Hello everybody. Today we are talking about jewelry. I have a little showcase to go through, and it's not all of my jewelry because we'd be here forever if it was, but also I have jewelry that's not really good for ASMR. And a lot of my jewelry, like half of my collection, I inherited from my grandma when she passed, and it's a lot, mostly her rings, and they are in delicate condition. I don't wear them. I've never worn them. I probably will never wear them unless I get like remakes or like ones that look like the one she has, and then I wear that, like a little copycat, I guess. I only have one of her things to show off because it's not as delicate as the other ones. But I chose some jewelry that you might catch me wearing in videos. I'm not wearing anything right now. But also I wear quite a few of these just out and about quite often. So I guess let's get into it. Let's start with the rings. This first one is the newest in my collection. Nothing special. It's literally plastic, and it's from a local amusement park. Literally from an arcade. So it doesn't do anything. It's just green plastic. But it looks cool. I wore this for a few emo friend videos just because it looks cool. It's a nice pop of color. It's a good fit. So I don't know. I like it, even though it was like 10 tokens in an arcade. The next one is this little pouch. I have a few rings in this little Boruo. This little pouch here. Not all of these rings are from Boruo, or however you pronounce it. A few of them are. The ones I wear quite often are. So I guess I'll go ahead and take out those. First we have this little, I want to say it's like a witch's knot, Celtic knot. I don't remember the exact design name. But I wear that and this other little Celtic design, I think. These ones I wear pretty much every day when I'm on campus at college. Oftentimes I'll wear this bigger one on my middle finger and then this little one on my pointer finger on my other hand. But obviously I will like change them around depending how I feel. But these are the ones that I wear the most, and they have held up pretty well. They're very sturdy. These have gotten wet several times. I wash my hands a lot. I don't like the feeling of wet rings though, but they have gotten wet. They have been washed several times, and they have not turned, and they have not turned my fingers, so they're legit. By the same company, I have another ring that I used to wear all the time back in high school, with those other two rings. It was just this little flower one. This one I feel like you can tell is showing its age a bit more. Yeah, but it's just this little like dainty little flower chain. But these are like really good rings, and I found them from Amazon. The company's on Amazon. Next in that bag is a stack of like, little thin gold bands. Two of them are this little braided texture, and then one is just flat gold. Obviously not real. These are good, like, to stack on each other. What I used to like to do is to stack, because these gold ones are a little big on me, like a quarter of a size too big. I used to stack my silver ones, which are like a more snug fit for me, on top of one of them. I'm not usually a big fan of gold jewelry though, but these are like nice if you want a stack, because they're so like thin and dainty, but again, they're not like real gold, so they're not as sturdy as the Boruo rings that I have. I have another Boruo bag of rings that I don't wear pretty much ever. I will if the occasion ever calls for them, but the problem is that the occasion never calls. But continuing on what was part of that gold stack, it's this little, almost eternity band with little fake diamonds. Again, a bit too big, a bit too like wide for my comfort. So again, this would be like one that you'd stack with another ring. Another ring is, let's see if I can find the logo. There it is. I got it's on this little like rope choker necklace string that I reused from an old necklace that I don't have the charm for anymore. Just because like I didn't want to lose it. But it's a little band of the dragon from Tokyo Revengers, because I eventually want a tattoo of it. I love Tokyo Revengers. It has like such a little special meaning for me. And Draken and Mitsuya are my two favorite characters. Mikey is also in my top 3. And yeah, Draken especially, there's like, you can't miss it. He has a tattoo of this dragon on the side of his head. But I just really like Tokyo Revengers, and I at some point got this ring, and I was gonna wear it like as an actual necklace, but I have yet to wear it. I might get like a longer chain, because I'm not usually a choker fan for like everyday life. But the final ring in that other bag is one that I found at an antique store. No idea how old it is, but it's this little gold ring. I don't know what this gem is, but it's got like little fake diamonds on the side, and it's very pretty. Again, it's a little too big and a little too like wide, but it's very pretty. Comfortable band. I'm not usually like if a ring that I'm wearing just like on its own is like super thin, I'm not a huge fan of it, but this one is fine. I'm just not happy with like how high it sticks up, and also it's because it's like a smidge too big for me, for my fingers. But it's very pretty, but I never wear it because it's so like flashy, and the occasion never calls for it. But the last few rings I have to show. This next one is I got in lieu of a class ring when I was a senior in high school. I did order from a catalog of like a local jeweler that came to my school, but they never ended up making that ring, so I got a refund and went to K Jewelers and got this little gem. Again, never wear it because it's so flashy, but it fits so well, obviously, because I got it like custom sized and stuff. I can't remember if this is a garnet or spinel. I want to say garnet, but I could be wrong. I took geology in college and I still don't know my gems. But it's like that little teardrop shape, I guess. Little tiny fake diamonds on the sides and around it. Very pretty, but again, never wear it because it's so flashy. But this was in lieu of a class ring, and the specific color of the gem, even though I'm not a huge fan of like red or pinks, I say with like magenta walls. I got it because one of my high school's color scheme was black and red. So here's a red one because I already have like so much black in my wardrobe. But this is like one of my favorite rings. I just don't wear it. But the final ring that I have is the one I got from my grandma after she already passed. It never leaves this little case that I got it in. And this was her actual ring. It's like an Art Deco style. She loved Art Deco rings, apparently. I'm not gonna like put it over my knuckle very far, but again, it's this very like oval shape that I really, really like, and I feel like it looks really nice on my fingers. I don't know what stone this is, obviously, but the story behind this was after she passed in 2016, I inherited her jewelry box and most of her rings, pretty much all of her rings actually, and a few like other bits and pieces that she never wore in life. And I had inherited this ring, but my aunt and my mom kept this one a secret from me because it needed cleaned and like restored. It was just like so old and loved by my grandma, and they decided to keep it until my high school graduation. And the day of the ceremony, like immediately after, we went to dinner, like right after the ceremony ended and stuff, right like on that car ride to the restaurant for dinner, they gave me this ring. And my aunt said that she kept it in her pocket while watching the ceremony, watching me get my diploma and stuff, so that it would be like my grandma was there seeing her baby, because I was her favorite person in the world and she was mine. It was like my grandma would be there in spirit to see me graduate high school. So I've only worn this once, and I worn it for a Yor cosplay because of her engagement ring or her wedding ring. Never wore it since. But I love it. It's so sweet, and it stays in the box that my aunt had it in when she watched me get my diploma. But that's it for the rings. So now let's go to I think we should go to the bracelets and then end with like the chokers and the necklaces. So on to the bracelets. Again, there's not very many here. Let me just... I guess we can start with the newer one, this like chain one that I've already had in a video. I think this was like in Emo Friends video, one of Emo Friends video. But it's this little charm bracelet by the brand Social Collision from Hot Topic. I have a lot of Social Collision stuff. There's like this little bunch of little charms and stuff. Like a little moon, a little feather, flower, skull, cross. It's just this little charm bracelet. I thought it would be cute. It would go with a lot of my other jewelry that I had. So yeah, not really like a big story there. But also from Hot Topic, I got this little set of pink ghost face bracelets. I'll show this one off first. There's Ghostface. There's my man. I love Scream. It's my favorite slasher, my favorite horror movie in general. So, and obviously these that came in a set of 3. So there was that one and this one that says "Call Me" with a little heart and a little knife. And this other one here, that's again a knife that says Ghostface. So again, I've only like worn this, I think, in one video, and I think it was also an Emo Friend video. But I love Ghostface, so here these are. The next one I have is this little, like, I don't think it's candy, it's more like just a friendship bracelet. It says Cutie. It's got like a little bear charm, star, heart. This is literally from Five Below, but I got some matching ones with a few friends from college. So again, I never wore this one, but it's cute and it's got like a little cute meaning behind it. Also a little friendship bracelet from someone from college, although this person that I got this one from I've known since 3rd grade, but we go to college together and we're still close friends. We even have the same, like, we're majoring in the same thing. This came from a pack of like bluey friendship bracelets. This one just says like XOXO. Again, I never wear it, but it's got like a cute little sentimental meaning. So those are like the little cute friendship bracelets that I have. And those are the only bracelets I actually chose to show off for this video. So moving on to necklaces, let's do this little dainty guy right here. This one is from Etsy, and it is indeed Bridgerton themed because I love Bridgerton. And back in the fall, one of my essays for one of my college classes was, I made a video about it too. Could I rework the video? Yes. But I made a video diving into the trauma of Anthony Bridgerton and the meaning of the bees in the show and the book. And it was the most fun I've ever had on a school project, ever. So I don't remember don't remember the shop name, but it's from Etsy. I'm sure if you look up like Bridgerton necklaces on there, you'll find something like that. It came with a little note that said like, this will bring you a handsome Viscount or something, because Viscount Anthony, he's my favorite character, and he's the one I did the essay on. But it's just this little dainty bead, and it's really cute, really subtle. Again, I'm not a huge like gold person, but I sucked it up for the sake of Bridgerton, like I do quite often with Bridgerton. Another newer necklace that I have, is also from Hot Topic and Social Collision, is this little like stained glass window. Again, pretty, like kind of subtle, kind of not. Definitely not as subtle as the Bridgerton one, but yeah. It's just something. A little pop of color. So, this next one is still in its packaging, actually. It has been in quite a few videos, both me wearing it and showing it off. I got this, God, was it already 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago. Whenever I went to Richmond, Virginia to visit the Poe Museum, Edgar Allan Poe Museum, I got some things from the gift shop. And the main one from there was this black cat pendant. It's got little red eyes. So again, a very nice looking pop to an outfit where I already wear like mostly black. So yeah, this little like cute little guy. Very cute. Very cute, very scary, as per Edgar Allan Poe fashion. Obviously based on his story, The Black Cat, and I also have a black cat of my own. So, this little guy, I unfortunately don't wear him that often, but I don't know, good memories. The final few things I have to show are a few chokers. This one was also in an emo friend video. It's just this little spiky choker. I really want to wear this one more often. I don't think I've ever worn this aside from recent emo friend videos, but it's just like this spiky choker. I think would go well with a lot of my outfits, actually. So I think I want to wear this one more often. And it's got like the little chains that the charm bracelet has. I don't remember where this one was from. It very well could have been from Amazon. But yeah, this one, I like this one a lot. I think I want to wear that one more often. The next choker is also one that's made appearances in videos. This little like, what's this called? The pacifier. The little pacifier. I had this one for several years. I think I got this in like 2017. I often wear this one with Marin Marin Kitagawa, my cosplay from My Dress Up Darling. Like both times I've worn her to a con, I've worn this necklace because she has a choker that I just feel like this one suits my cosplay of her more, and it's also like more comfortable to wear than a lot of my other chokers. This one I do vividly remember getting, and it's from Hot Topic. Yeah, there's that little choker. And the final one, not my final choker that I own obviously, but it's the final one that I wanted to do for this video, is also one that I never wear. I wore it for a few cosplays in like 2020, but since then, no. It's got this little like velvet strap on it. It's this little pretty little gem, and I last wore this when I last wore it at my high school prom. I don't like the pictures of me from my high school prom, but I might put up one just to show off that I wore it. Yeah, this is another one that like it could go with like a lot of my outfits, but it's just like, I don't know, it's not as comfortable as a lot of my necklaces. I think I'm growing out of my choker phase, which is a little scary considering all throughout high school and middle school I wore like a tattoo choker every day at school. But I still really like this one. It's super pretty. It's very, very my style still, but it's just not as comfortable as some other jewelry that I have. But with that, this video was way longer than I anticipated it to be. But I hope you guys enjoyed my little collection, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!